Welcome to another edition of Let's Play TNA 2016. The reason why this started the way it did is because I have an announcement to make regarding the TNA Let's Play, and that announcement is that there is 3 months left. June Slammiversary will be the last pay-per-view and the final episode of Let's Play TNA 2016 unless some things change. But for right now, this is the last episode. And also I want to say this, that in the upcoming episodes for both the WWE, both Let's Play WWE 2015 and WCW 2000, I will also be announcing the end episode for both of those series as well, so tune in for that. But also you will be finding out very soon what business Jeff Jarrett has here in TNA. But I just wanted to set up a pre-show match before we jump into this week's episode of Impact, which is Mike Bennett up against Ross Von Erich, and Mike Bennett is victorious in this week's pre-show contest. And then we move to the opening segment, with Mick Foley making his way down to the ring with Kurt Angle regarding the TNA Sacrifice pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. And Kurt Angle and Mick Foley is out because he wants to find out who will be facing. Kurt Angle for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship at Sacrifice. But you hear Mick Foley say that if you want to get into Sacrifice against Angle, you have to earn it. So tonight we will be having qualifying matchups, and then the winner of the qualifying matches will advance into a fatal four-way next week on Impact, and the winner of that fatal four-way will move in to the singles match at Sacrifice against the Olympic gold medalist and our TNA World's Heavyweight Champion. Eric Young he hates the idea of that, and he is pissed off, but there is nothing he can do about it because Mick Foley is the authority in TNA. Now, a surprising opening match as Homicide defeats Drew Galloway in the opening contest here tonight on Impact. I for one am very surprised Homicide won. Taryn Terrell and Marty Bell defeat Gail Kim and Brooke. This match was set up after what happened between Brooke and Marty Bell on Explosion, which following their match, which Brooke won, Taryn Terrell jumped in and attacked Brooke, and then Gail Kim saved her from the 2-on-1, so this led to Brooke and Gail versus the Dollhouse. But due to help from the returning Jade, the Dollhouse gets the victory via distraction. Backstage interaction with Mick Foley and Abyss, and because Abyss is a veteran, and because Mick Foley is Mick Foley, I let them handle this segment. It gives me one less segment to worry about, and I let Mick do it. He'd work with Abyss, he'd help Abyss, he'd handle himself, because he's Mick Foley. Now it's the Prodigy versus Christian York. And the Prodigy once again keeps his winning streak going this week against Christian York. Abyss versus James Storm in the first of 4 qualifying matchups for the Fatal 4-Way next week and Abyss is victorious against the Tennessee Cowboy here tonight in another surprising match win for Abyss, because I did not expect Abyss to win. I expected James Storm to win. But I'll say this: in all of these matches, or at least most of them, I did not pick the winner. So I don't know who's going to win, like you guys don't, because of the ramifications of this week. I did not pick who wins and who loses, because I want the game to choose who goes to the Fatal 4-Way next week and who gets the opportunity against Kurt Angle. So the former Revolution members face off with James Storm falling short against the Monster Abyss. Now, Ethan Carter, Rob Echoes, Eric Young, and Bram are strategizing, as 3 of them are in the tournament and 1 of them is not, and that 1 of them is Bram. Bram is the only one that is not going to be able to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way next week. Actually, wait, I think Eric Young might not be in it either. I don't know if Eric Young's in it. We'll have to wait and see. But TEW comes back and defends his X Division title for the first time since the pay-per-view last month. But this week is different than any other week, because this isn't the first time we've seen Tigre defend his title against a random opponent. That is why this week Mick Foley makes his way out to the ring and announces that next week on Impact, Tigre Uno will step into the ring against Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin in a triple threat match for the X Division title. That is correct. The Motor City Machine Guns will be on opposite sides of the ring next week, as they both contest for the X Division title to bring more meaning back to the title. And now Manic gets a pre-match interview, as Manic is up in a qualifier to challenge for to gain entrance into the Fatal 4-Way next week, and Manic's opponent is Bobby Lashley. No surprise here, in my opinion. I had a feeling Lashley would win, but either way, a good match between Manic and Lashley, and Manic may prove to be a wise investment to keep around in the future as the season draws on, as he could be a good opponent for Kurt Angle, depending on if I keep the belt on Angle or put it on somebody else. But either way, he could be a good opponent for a babyface, just maybe not Bobby Lashley. And now we move to another pre-match interview with Matt Hardy and Jeremy Borash, as Matt is in the main event tonight to qualify for the Fatal 4-Way next week. And Rob Echoes qualifies for the Fatal 4-Way next week. And I just realized that there's 3 heels in the Fatal 4-Way. And also, I just realized this was the main event. So, that's a problem, because that was a pretty bad main event. I guess I didn't expect it to get as bad as it did. But either way, Rob Echoes is victorious over Matt Hardy. And the reason for it is because this is going to lead to Matt Hardy becoming mentally unstable and becoming broken Matt Hardy, because though I don't like the accent and and all that stuff, it is so far off the Matt Hardy gimmick that he normally does, and it's 100 times better than when Matt Hardy was a heel when he first joined TNA 6 years ago. So, with that being said, if they can make Matt Hardy if that makes Matt Hardy a successful heel, well, I'm gonna do that, because if Matt can be a successful heel, that extends his career. And yes, you may say, oh, Matt was a good heel in Ring of Honor, but that's because he was a WWE wrestler. Most WWE wrestlers who go to Ring of Honor are heels. But either way, this is unfortunate, and also to prove That was the main... Holy moly, how backwards is TNA? I got a 60. A 52 rating for the main event. I got a 60 final rating, and that show still increased our popularity in 27 regions. This is not me insulting TNA. This is me being shocked and blown the heck away, because out of the 3 matches I did tonight, between Rob Eccles and Matt Hardy, Lashley and Manic, and Abyss and James Storm, actually, no, I take that back. 2 heels, 1 babyface, as Lashley's a babyface, because I thought Manic won. But that still means, unless I decide to do a triple threat match, which is possible, I still need another challenger for the match. Actually, wait, no. How it's gonna work is Eric Young is in the match. You know what? No, it's a triple threat match. I know I kept saying Fatal 4-Way, but screw it, I'm gonna make it a triple threat. I'm gonna make it a triple threat next week on Impact, where the winner, either it be Abyss, Lashley, or Rob Eccles, will challenge Kurt Angle at TNA Sacrifice for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. So you gotta tune in next week to find out. God, I am shocked. I am shocked that our popularity went up that high with a rating that average. 27 regions. Wow. Well, either way, let me know what you think of the show in the comment section below. What was your favorite part? What was your least favorite part? What would you have done differently if you were me? And do you like the idea of a triple threat match instead of a fatal 4-way next week, where the winner goes on to face Kurt Angle? Yes, eventually there will be the feuds will continue and things will go on a certain track to where Kurt actually has build up to his matches for more than 2 weeks. But either way, let me know down in the comment section. But if you don't want to leave a comment, then you can always leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. Till next time. Later.